What?
Hooray!
Yay! We've never done that ever before.
Oh,
We have never ever done yay to her. That's the first time we've ever Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Hello Snack Pack. Today we'll be talking about death.
Yeah.
Death.
We're talking about something that everyone will experience once in their lifetime. Well, at least once.
Well.
In any case, every soul will experience this, and no matter your race, your color, your ethnicity, your religion, you will face this. Yeah, you're rich, you're poor, it doesn't matter.
Positive start.
So this video has been making the rounds on the internet lately, and honestly it's just one of many of these types of videos. So we thought we do a bit of a reaction and kind of just give our thoughts on it. So let's go. Yeah, and I think the first reaction of many when watching that type of videos, wow, that's a really harrowing video, like watching somebody essentially pass away. It's so crazy to watch. And then you can imagine like a non-Muslim going through the comments of these types of videos, and to their surprise, seeing all these like positive types of comments like, may Allah grant us all that type of end.
And talking about perfect endings.
And like to someone on the outside, that can seem really strange, right?
Been there. For sure. Like I remember actually seeing these type of videos before I became Muslim and reading like how like Muslims were happy about it. I was like, what's up with these guys? What's wrong?
Yeah. The answer is really simple. You know, people spend their entire lives searching for the meaning of life. In the Quran, it explicitly states it. Allah says in the Quran, I do not create jinn and humans except to worship me. That alone is such a clear line of why we are really alive. So from a Muslim perspective, so what could be more beautiful than doing the dying? So what could be more beautiful than doing the dying?
You said doing.
So what could be more beautiful than dying, doing the exact thing you're created for?
And now I get it. Like I get why it's such a beautiful way of going.
Yeah. Yeah. Because up until your very last breath, your very last action is an act of worship to the Creator. The simple fact and the simple truth is, like we said right in the start, everyone will experience this, no matter your race, your religion. I can hold her.
There's a saying that goes, you will die as you live. If we do not remember Allah during our lives, we will not remember Him at the end.
Like for example, if you spend every waking hour of your existence playing a game, it's very likely that you will leave this world doing that exact same thing. Probably the most famous being Steve Irwin. Not that he was playing games when he died, but he spent his entire life around animals. And his end was no different. And in many interviews and like talks after his death, I remember his wife saying like he wouldn't have chose any other way to go. He would have done the exact same thing. It was what he was created for. And as noble as wildlife preservation is, it simply isn't what you are created for.
The way you live, the way you die, it sounds a bit like odd, but if you actually think about it, it makes total sense. Because the more you do of one thing, the higher chances are that you're gonna die doing it. The more you get on a plane or you go down in the water in a submarine, you know, you are increasing the risks of actually dying in that submarine or in that car. If you love to bicycle without wearing a helmet, that's pretty dumb. But, you know, if you do that, you're increasing the risk of getting injured or potentially dying.
Yeah.
So it also applies to worship. The more you worship, the higher the chances are that you are going to pass away while doing worship.
If you don't make the effort of saying the Shahada during the time of your life, it's more likely than not you won't be able to say it during the time of your death.
As scary as it could be, picture your time of death. Who's around you? What are you doing? What are your family and friends doing?
And as always, let this be a reminder, because like straight up, for real, you watching this video, me watching this video, in 50 years time, you know, Allahu Alam, we don't know when we're gonna meet our end. We're not gonna be here forever. Thank you. You typing? We always say as Muslims, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And that's a truth to like the highest order. We belong to Him and to Him we will return. It's promised to us, we will return to Him.
In what state will that be?
Every soul will taste death, and we'll all meet our end in this dunya, in this lifetime. And if you haven't prepared for it, it's best you start.
And as harrowing the video might seem and how scary it might seem, it honestly is the best way to go. And now I understand it.
Yeah.
I did not before, but like we mentioned, you know, that's the act that we are created to do.
I mean, Allah grant us all a beautiful end.
I mean, and as you guys know, lately we have been getting constant reminders of death, and it should really motivate us to get better, to improve, to prepare for that.
And we understand the gravity of this topic. It's not an easy topic to talk about, and you might even feel disheartened almost. But know that as long as you're breathing, you still have time.
Yep.
You still have a chance to better yourself, and you still have time to prepare to meet your Creator. So let's all really do that.
Thank you guys for watching. Such a happy. Thank you guys for watching this amazing, cheery, happy video.
Just as important as it is for us to talk about the more like happier stuff and the more, you know, fun stuff like a meme review, I think it's just as important, if not more important, to talk about these more serious topics, more somber topics. And first and foremost to us and ourselves, when we speak about it, we continuously think about it.
Share it with the WhatsApp aunties and uncles.
Yeah. Wait, did we become the aunties and uncles?
No. Someone called me an auntie here. Like, I was like, goodbye.
Who called you an auntie?
I don't know, someone. I don't remember who it was. On social media or something. I don't know. Someone was like, auntie. I was like, no, not me.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.